Hey guys, welcome to the Saturday stream! We are here playing Kerbal Space Program, and I have a small problem where for some reason my mouse cursor doesn't quite match up with where it actually is. I'm currently highlighting quit. No, but I tried my best to sort that out. I do not know what's going on. I have just had the most horrendous of 5 minutes trying to get everything up and running here. But we are just going to go straight into the building, and we're going to try and do a few things here. Now, hopefully, we should load in overlooking my beautiful, beautiful test arena. It's now completely resized itself, hasn't it? Look, this is coming off the bottom of the screen now. Let me just try and fix this, and we will do our best to just move on from any technical issues that may arise. Are we better now? Are we better now? We are better now. Beautiful. Whoo! Hello Cubic, hello Another 3, hello ZTech, and hello Luna Cop. How are you all doing out there? It is glorious, glorious to see you. Today we will be trying to make some stuff for the one, the only Kerbot Wars arena. For those of you that are not aware, we have a bit of a problem in the robot fighting world at the moment. If I can actually just set one up quickly, I will demonstrate the problem. We'll just go with one of those. I would also like, I'm just gonna slap these on the back. It's just a demonstration. It's not to actually be driven. Because the troubles, they are varied. It seems for some reason that the hinges and the rototrons and just everything that I tested, now that I think about it, I didn't test the adjustable rail, but everything that I have tested has come up to be a little disappointing. Let's go in and see this. Hey Zaxine, how are you doing, buddy? First minute and already a technical failure. I've been having technical failures since the moment I started. It's great. I'm loving it. So if we pop this one open and we just start to control one of these, can you see the back wheel turn? Oh, there we go. It fell off. It just totally fell off there. Makes it a little bit difficult when your criteria for whether the fight is over or not is immobilization, when your actual robot fighting parts end up destroying your own thing. So, alright, that's what we're trying to solve here today. Now, I have spent today looking up different methods and ways of doing, you know, like those stock propellers. I thought we could probably turn one of those into a much better... I really wish that wouldn't do that. Walker, well, we could do walker. The thing is, people would have to decide beforehand whether it's all robotics or with wheels. And because people like it simple, we're going to go with this. I mean, that would be great. I guess the wheel had other plans. Yeah, if you put more than one wheel on, they also interact with each other weirdly. If you got anything that twists, that also does craziness. So we're going to restart this. Okay, do not save. Thank you very much. We're going to start building something. Now, I think we're going to start with like the chassis, right? We need to start with the thing that is actually going to drive around. I'm going to do this. All my snaps are on. Must attach radially only. I like to use these CubeSats in the middle here, just because, you know, CubeSats are the future. We all know this. How long till the stream starts? Cubic, it should already have started. Can someone tell Cubic it started? Maybe give him a poke. Unfortunately, Cubic has turned up expecting DMP. Unfortunately, I didn't even consider that, to be honest. I haven't even looked at the server since last update, so that's unfortunate bad planning on mine. It didn't even occur to me that we could actually do this all multiplayer. Okay, so there is the worst robot chassis in the world. I have developed better from just sneezing on the keyboard, but we can use this as a starting place to work through some stuff. Now, what stuff are we going to work through here? I think the first thing we need to do is kind of build something on top, some sort of superstructure that we can spin stuff around from. Okay, so we're going to start maybe in the structurals here. I like these. They normally serve a decent purpose. I'm going to use this cubic octagonal. It's probably a bad idea to include extra parts. Maybe we'll just use that, actually. Yeah, because we've got an underside that we can attach to. Oh, that's beautiful. That's going to come in handy later. But first, we need to start making the thing that's actually... Have I got around to checking out the Interstellar pack? No, I have not. Is that the guy that put together all the the Copernicus stuff, because I've also been working on one of those. It was hilarious. I've been working on that when I was just going to be like, hey guys, you should check this out. He literally makes a forum post. I'm like, oh, sad. But, you know, that's the way. I need the coupler. They're in these couple of places here. We're going to do one of these just here. Bam. Messed up. I don't want a decoupler. I want a stack separator because we don't want it to stay around. That's the thing. Believe so. Wicked, wicked. Yeah, I'm totally up for checking that out. I've been doing a lot of work, as I say, with the module manager myself. So like adding upon those sorts of things is always fun. You know, there's no reason to. I was working on like a globular cluster, if you will. So everything was like relatively safe. Not safe. Relatively close. I do not like the way that this sticks up so far, but I suppose we're going to want to put some sort of chassis around it, maybe some sort of place to put armour, if you will, might be handy. First thing I'm going to do here is try and get rid of all this stuff, like this stack separator. We're going to end up not wanting it, so pressing shift I can pull it all the way off over to the side here and then put this one back in the middle. And we're going to try and make this a free floater. Now, that's great to have it free floating, but obviously we need to have something holding it in place. Oh, thank you very much. And that thing is going to be a hinge of some description. But first I need to put its own individual control system on top, because these are going to break off into two. We're going to have the spinny robot and the driving robot. The spinny robot we're going to control just by setting like trim, so we can make the pitch. We can make it spin all on its own. I will demonstrate that at some point. Now, I do happen to know that 2 of these is more than enough, like actual overkill. So we're going to put 2 of them on. Yay. And just make it disappear into there. Okay. Now, actual magic time. Let's move this up and out of the way. I want, if we come down into science, and we get ourselves a bunch of these thermometers, I want to put them not on mirrored, but radially. Can I get right in there, please? I want to have a real good look. It turns out, no, I'm not allowed. There we go. All right, so is that really all it's going to let me do? There we go. That's what I want to see. So we want to get a good old look at these. I'm not going to put them that way around, more for aesthetic purposes than anything. And then take it like this and make a nice little enclosure here. It's not going to let me put it on the top like that, but I do not care. That's fine. And then we're going to pull these out, and you can see we've got a little cage. I want to actually turn that snap off, and then we can get it to any size we want. I think 6 is going to be plenty for trying to figure out. Now, the next thing I want to do is get access to the underside of this. So I'm going to pull this up, and I want to try and place one of those little round bits. I tell you what's going to be a lot easier. If I grab hold of this, and then we just turn the whole thing upside down. Yes. So what's your plan? I don't think I'm going to be able to participate because it requires driving. Do you have an idiom for... what? Poland... I have no idea what plenosums are, dude. The plans for the actual game, because it requires driving. I get the in-joke now, sorry. Right, let's try and figure out how this one goes into place. It's alright, I will issue my very own driving license to you. I'm sure that works, right? If I created the place, I get to do that. Let's put that back up here. Now, the thing that I'm looking at, see how this now slots ever so nicely in amongst those. Made a mistake. Look, it doesn't slot ever so nicely. I need to make just a little bit more room, like so. Okay, there we go. I think I've made a base spinning unit. And as soon as I can come out, see what I'm doing here, grab the whole lot, turn it back over. I've also managed to turn it around, so let's... I don't know which way's forwards anymore. Who knows which way's forwards? That way, maybe? I remember putting that over there, so let's do that. Now, this is all good having a hinge like this, but what's to stop it just kind of like spinning out and toppling out over the top? Well, remember we were talking about that plate earlier. We're going to take one of these and... oh, is that too big? That is too big. I'm sure there's a smaller one somewhere. There we go. We're going to take this, and I'm actually going to turn it this way up. Yeah, like that. And use this to try and clamp it Come on, power of the shift, don't fail me now. Now, I'm going to just try it like this to save me the extra 6 parts of the hinge down below, 7 parts of the hinge down below, to see whether this will actually enable it to spin in place without going crazy. When my new mod released, do you think you could do a review? I am terrible at reviews, but yes, I will do so. Claiming the moon as an independent country and... Well, like, it's easy enough to claim something as an independent country. It's then having the relations with other states to agree that you are a country. That's the big bit. Right, let's just call this spin test 1. Save. I said that differently to how it's spelled. Groups of words where the first part has the same meaning as the latter. So black darkness or burning fire. Or burning fire is definitely something we do. Alright. Bam. Okay, we are separate and only that destroyed itself. I could have stopped that destroying itself if I turned down the force. Now, who are we in control of here? Doesn't look like we're in control. Sorry, we are in control of the car right now. Let's not do that. We want to do this one. If I press Alt and tap E, is it going to? You see how this is just holding itself out? Oh, I'm not sure if my my top hinge is working. We might have to build a bottom hinge as well. But let's spin this up and see how it goes. Okay, that's full power. We might want to try and swap to. Ooh, is this going to drive? Is this? I haven't got any power on the bottom thing, have I? Dang it. We need to put some power down there. But look at that. There we go. There we go. Stream over. Done it. Stock weaponry. Go out and make stuff. No. We need to fight stuff, right? We need to fight stuff. We need to figure out what would work as armor. We also need to try and figure out a way to stop this procession. You see the way that I'm spinning to the left? I mean, I suppose in, you know, close combat situation, it doesn't really matter. The moment I hit something, it's all going to stop. Oh, man, I like this. I like this a lot. I've done well. I've done well. I don't think this is a very combat-worthy vehicle. We're going to have troubles there. Ooh. Hey. It's doing a thing. Do I leave it to do the thing? I think I might leave it to do the thing. It's just going off on its own. Double layer Beyblades. Oh! We could actually do Beyblades. System that you install in any vehicle. It's an AI and player control. Independent player. Anything you want. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I'm totally down for checking that. If you can make your AI control these things, that would be amazing. Because obviously the AI in BD Armory or whatever, it can fly planes. That's great. But a lot of the people I know like to make tanks or boats or things that start on the ground. And you know, if weaponry not found, drive that bad guy. That would be great. I know that's gross simplification of what needs to happen, but. Okay, alright. Well, I think this is good. I do have a bad guy I could go attack over there, but we need to revert to launch because I can only move these around if they're at like a single unit. The moment that I separate them and then try and use Vessel Mover, for instance, to move stuff around. I really actually should have... Wait. Let's go back to the space hangar. I should have put some power on this, and then we can drive at stuff, and then we'll see how laughably inefficient this is as a weapon. I've got a feeling we're gonna have a laugh. There's no two ways about it. No two ways. Can I attach that with that one? It's much better. So I'm pressing Alt to make sure that the node to node mating happens. Yep, words. Gonna go conquer some country. All right, later, man. Next PRPG. I shall have to check my calendar. I've just got back myself. I'm not entirely with everything. So I'll figure it out. Alright, move this over to the arena. Look at this. What a beautiful and totally not janky thrown together piece of rubbish over here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's place the vessel down. I've got a bug over there. Let's break this. Oh, he's upside down. That's not quite what I wanted. He's also got a broken front wheel. You think something has been going on over here. Hey, Fake Games, how you doing? How you doing? I could do that, but it'll take time. It's not just for the aircraft tested on tanks, rockets, jumps. Nice. Yeah, if you got that, buddy, you will make me a happy little fight coordinator. Let's go over this way. All right, nice. I need driving controls. I've put the brakes on. There we go. All right, here goes. I did not turn down my percentage here, so we're going to have a little explosion. You know, I reckon I could probably use that to fire at them. That's pretty powerful little thing there. Right, so we need to once again set up a little bit of trim over here. This is going to set up a nice spinning attack. English words we touched on. I was wondering if there was an idiom for it in English. Yeah, I don't know. Once again, your mastery of the language has far surpassed my own. Okay, here we go. I tried to move that like it was this, and it didn't lead to a massive explosion, so I suppose that's cool. It controls like something with a giant, huge spinning gyro on the top of it, I have to say. Alright, here goes. Oh, over the top. Yes! Did it work? Am I alive? I'm alive! Woo! Okay, let's try again. Let's try. That was remarkably effective. Need to, wow. Need to pitch these down a bit. Wow. Actual surprise. Actual surprise. I didn't think that would be anywhere near as effective. Alright, cool. Cool. What needs to happen to this to turn it into a decent fighting machine? So I've already mentioned that it needs some armor, but that's nice and easy too. I don't think these wheels are the winner. Let's remove those. Also, we need to take these off of here. Let's take these off. Let's make these part of the integral system that we've got going here. I would ideally like it not to be attached to the main points, so that we could use those for other things, and just try and make this look decent, which is going to be alright, you know. I'm pretty good at that. So let's put those like that, looking good. Do we want to have wide out wheels? Do we want to keep it in close? Add angled blades on the end of the main blades? What's my part count up to? We're doing alright, actually. No reason why not. I mean, we could like replace these for shorter ones and then have downward facing ones. I'm even tempted to actually replace these for panels, which might be crazy. If we try it like that, it's not going to stick out far enough, is it? Something like this. Can we drop it down just an eeny bean a little bit? That's not the button I want. C is the button I want. Not that way. Not that way. the eternal gamble of Kerbal. Which button do I press to make it pitch the way that I want it to? And like that. It's going to be too heavy. And also this is going to explode my thing. Can I grab this and move it around this way? Okay, so that's that little problem solved, maybe. Let's try now making this a resilient little driver. So like the first thing I need to do, of course, is put some tiny everything's gone wrong wheels on it. Like this way? No, I'll kind of, if I turn off the snap, we should be able to then get these sat in a very nice way. Oh man, I tell you what, the one thing I really enjoyed during Kerbal, much more than actually flying Kerbals around, was building tiny little robots to go off and do different missions in different places. It was one of the best things. You infuse so much personality into a tiny thing. And then let's put these on the back here, just in case everything goes wrong, because you never know. You might end up having to make your own way. That's radial. I don't want these to be in radial, thanks. The whole point is that you are mirrored. Let's now push you up and in. Something like that. Okay, I'm not expecting that to drive on its own with this full setup on the go, but, you know, if all else fails, I might be running as they're destroying themselves. Because that actually sounds quite a likely scenario. Right, let's try and get in the middle there. Got that one, beautiful. And I've got this one. into this. Oh, come on. Let's go for the right one. There. I was going to do some KSC, that the loading screen seems to crash a lot more than normal. Well, that's a shame, buddy. Have you updated your KSP without updating your mods? Because that quite often causes issues. Something like this. These rugged wheels better, do we reckon? Oh man, does this actually count as armor? Oh, actually, oh, I think I like what I've made here. Let's rename this to 2, because obviously we've changed it. You removed all your mods. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. You enjoy. Thanks very much, Zach. Thanks very much. It's always nice to just unwind with a thing that's maybe just a little bit too intensive for your time when you're doing other things. I totally get that. Like Kerbal is a high investment of time. You know, no matter what you do, you're not just like dipping in and out for 3 seconds. Let's save, launch. You've used these because they're kind of bulkier. Yeah, I might try and develop a flamethrower. Since you were talking about it, another 3, I've been very interested in how you would make it work without just, destroying yourself, basically. How would you make it work without destroying yourself? All right, let's put you down there and hold still for a moment. This guy, all the time upside down. I want to try and line it up. Where's the docking port? It's around somewhere. It's on the other side. It's on the other side. All right, let's turn this bad boy over. I'm happy to see that you're testing in that arena. It's a beautiful arena, man. Beautiful arena. Unfortunately, this base is a solid thing, so I can't really slice into it to make it. It's so badly put together. I can't really slice into it to make a pit or anything like that. If I turn the brakes off, would that allow me to tip? No. All right. Well, that's a thing. That's a thing. Can we drive the... Ah, look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Bam! Ah, nearly. Nearly. How do I make that a better thing? How do I make that a better thing? There's got to be a way of firing that like that. And I think that's what we're going to be working on next. Now that we've done this, we're going to be working on decapler shooters. No, thanks, Zach. Nice. It's your cheat day and this is your drug of choice. I enjoy being people's drug of choice. That's good. Alright, that's a good spin. Swap back to the other craft. Let's just try... Alright, I'm not dead from driving. This is good. Trying to turn opposite to the spin is very awkward, though. What's going on with... I need to put some more power storage on here. It turns out the ruggedized wheels take a lot more power than the other ones. I don't know what the other ones are called. Area, not arena. Oh, well, Okay, here we go. Is it going to be impressive? Kind of. I don't know, but I think the other one might have been more effective. Is this gonna? It is still trying to spin. I mean, is this now its own robot? If I had done something... Blind illiterate Mongol, nice. Hey, the Soviet tankist, how are you doing? You're 20 minutes late, but that's no problem. So if we made this so it could still control itself, I would totally allow mini-bots. Like, if you've got one big robot and 2 little ones that get in the way, I mean... No, I can't read, but... Dude, that's discriminatory. I'm dyslexic, man. No, whatever. Yeah, no, I can't. Now you make a bot which splits into more bots. Yeah, exactly. Kubik's got it. Kubik has got the idea. Yeah. But first, we're gonna... Sorry, I needed to get all that caffeine inside me. But first, we're gonna go and try working on that decoupler launcher. Did you just see that? Like that... That, I reckon, we can stack up a whole load of stuff with. Is the other one not registered? Oh, I got it, because I recovered the other one. Alright. How do we fire those... It's turning into the bomb stream again. You know what? I was thinking about how to make a hovering bomber with this. I know that's probably not what you're talking about, but like you can make little propeller bots that fly around and drop other bots from the underside. Do you have to relaunch KSP to load in new crafts? No, but if I'm going to make a new craft, which I'm just about to do, I do. Oh, what, as in like drop it into your... drop it into the... Yeah, no. If you drop me a craft file, I can leave this running, drop it into the file system in the background, and do it like that. Right, we're going to just try a test first. We're not going to make it mobile. Excuse me. A serious cough came upon me there. I don't know where that came from. Alright, we're going to try it like this. How do we do this? Let's go with one of you. Let's put that just up on top there. And then we want decouplers. Now, we actually want them to fire in reverse order, right? From top to bottom. But that should be fine. Let's just stack these up like this. There's 4 of those. From top to bottom, I don't think it's set up even slightly right there. Oh, no, actually, kind of is. Kind of is. Alright, let's move these out this way. Are they all... Nope, that's not what I clicked on. Am I actually going to have to connect them all separately to another thing? Yeah, is this actually going to get launched in one go? Might very well be the case. Might very well be the case. Let's try doing it like this. I want to get another one of these. Grab that. And then just kind of move this over this way. And hopefully the little squeeze is what helps out here. So let's launch this and see what happens. Flamethrower? Yeah, maybe flamethrower. But no, I want to see if I can get a projectile firer going. Okay, we're either going to lose all of these and they're just going to fall down, or I'm a genius. One or the other. Ooh. Ooh! Well, that kind of worked. I mean, the other thing is gone, but... Whoa! Okay, much more up than I'm after. Oh, man. Oh, that's good. Where did you go? You've gone, like, actual up. Okay, and then this one's just going to be like that. Ooh, that one... fully fires forwards. We got something here, guys. We got something here. Okay, let's get rid of all this. This is all superfluous. That bottom one, that was brilliant. Right, what we're going to try is now moving this. Let's just attach them all individually, like this. In front of that. I think that's what we want. And then I go for one of these, put this... it's not going to accept it because obviously it's not... I can attach it to a whole bunch of other stuff though. Because it took the node away when it attached. And I'm sure there are radial ways of doing this. But that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Top down, nice. Because then we can just kind of stack another one on. I don't know if these are important, like the octagonal struts. Oh, come on. We all know that I can attach one of these to this. There we go. Just that way around would be great. A guy joined you with a Nazi paratrooper badge as a profile pic as a swastika. Ask him to change it. Yeah, no. Thanks for bringing this. Yeah, I'll ask him to change it. Just, even like, is there a way of changing it for just this, just for our place? But yeah, you know, it's not just, well, you know, it's illegal in Germany. Let's just go with it like that. The feasibility is doable. You know, things. Oh, can we get this? Can we get this? Alright, cool. Now, is this going to work for us? I mean, 4 shots are not going to really work, but we can double this up. Like, we can triple this up. Like, if I grab this, no, let's get the right tool, grab this, put that there, and then also hit mirror. Oh, haha. A little too close for those bottom ones to be comfortably fitting, and then we don't want to blow each other up as we fire them, so let's try and move this out. Alright, I kind of think we've got something. think we've got something that's... Oh, did I want to attach that to that? That's a vehicle of some description. Alright, let's go with vehicleage. Front wheel drive. No, back wheel drive. Back wheel drive. Move this way. Up a little bit. Nice. Hey, Carl, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? Yep, I thought it was time that we came back to this glorious game that we all like. Also, my girlfriend bugged me and said that it was actually, like, you know, a really good game and stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I really do. Really do like this game. So we came back to it because Kerbot Wars. Of course. If you are not aware, for those of you that are wondering why I'm making stock weaponry when normally we work on infernal robotics, infernal robotics does not work well with these wheels, or these wheels, or these wheels, or these wheels, or any of the wheels that have got like a powered system to them. It's like they're connected together, and you try and... yeah, I mean, like, if he says... She's a keeper if she said that. She really is. Like, she really is. What was I saying? 24 hours? Like, no. As soon as he replies, he needs to get it done. It's not a democracy. Alright, what are we calling this one? This is projectile fire... 1. Okay, save that. Fire. Go. Oh, Carl's got to go. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, it's sad. But it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Alright, let's see how this works. I haven't set this up right. They're all just going to fire. We say to shoot at. That's what we need now. Wait, do none of these steer? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We haven't got any electric. That's what's going wrong here. Also, I need to clear my nostrils. Bit weird. I'm going to just disappear for a second, guys. Probably the longest I've disappeared for on stream. I'll be back. Look at him go! Hey, I'm back. He said he's going to, but if he doesn't within that time frame, he'll get kicked. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's fire these again. Oh, we can't because there's no power. No. Okay, so we really need to start remembering to put more power on the robots. More power on the robots. Let's do that now, shall we? I always like to have a couple of RTGs. This should do us good. If you do it right, they can look like drag exhausts, which is totally what you're after, right? Now we need to set these up right. Now, which ones are we firing from? Outside down, right? Outside and top down. So this is not helpful. So those are the middle ones, okay, and that's top and bottom. Top. Okay, beautiful. And then those stay at the top there. And then we want this one down. And this one down. Okay, beautiful. Have you seen the drop ship starts part pack? No, I have not. It sounds pretty good, though. I mean, we're all about drop ships, right? Okay, let's save this to fire it up. How do I aim? We've got 4 shots. Well, the first thing we need to do is take it over to the bug and see if it can even do the damage that I'm hoping it can. I have hopes. Yeah, cool. It's still in one piece. I was kind of a little bit scared there that we had blown it up already. Okay, the turning works. One thing I have noticed is this really needs to be on SA. Oh, it doesn't have any. Oh man, so the back wheels are almost nearly powerful enough to turn it over. That's fine. I found out how I aim, by the way. Look, like this. There we go. Aim. Fire. Didn't get it. Okay, again. I get a feeling that... Oh. they're actually more effective against themselves. Okay, maybe that's not the best. Let's spawn another vehicle. Where are you? Where are you? Projectile fire. Load. Place you down. I wonder what it would do if I chose to merge off that screen. We might try that. See what happens. How about you? You are literally led down. Maybe my aims are. Oh, seemed to work a lot better on him that time. That literally seems to be doing nothing. I can't turn the force up anymore. Oh well. So that was nice. It was a this is a terrible plan, terrible design of robot though. Look at this. The number of times I got this stuck upside down. That's rubbish. All right, so let's try taking this back. So that's not a winner then. Do we try with the larger ones? Is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know. Oh man, look at all this. Let's recover all this. This was definitely a problem back in the day when we were doing actual Kerbot Wars. No, I need you to stay there. All the others just classify. Oh, I picked him up, didn't I? I was going to say, are all the others classified as debris? But no, there are the inside bits. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do, or another thing that I want to do, is to try and get a hinge for a flipping robot. Because you know that's classic robot design. Let's go for new again. Now, how are we going to try and do that? Try building a tank from stock parts. I mean, I think we just figured out how to get a gun firing, so that's pretty cool. Now, what do we do? I'm going to start with this one again. Hey, there we are. That grey on grey on grey. It's so easy to see stuff. Electricity, a couple of these. Maybe even 4. Maybe even 4. I have a habit of not having enough power on for these sorts of things. I've not doubled up. Doubling up is the key to a successful Kerbal game. Hypnodital. Hey, great Gorgon. Goat on fire. Hey, great Goat on fire. How you doing? We just did a hypnodisc style thing. Let's this was going to be Flipper 1. Save that up. Let's open it up and show you. It's not great. It has to be said. It's not amazing. Where are you? Spin test 2. Spin test 1 might have been more successful, but we've got this machine here. Of course, we are just testing. Oh, no, sorry, man. Sorry. We are just testing various different mechanisms and contraptions to see what does work, because as the description says, Infernal Robotics no longer plays nicely with Kerbal Space Program wheels, which is mildly frustrating. Because I like to have Kerbal Space Program wheels. They're pretty good, apart from when they're all slippy. But you know they're still pretty good. We did just discover that we can fire, decouplers like that. But also we did one of these. If I set my yaw up properly, we can start this turning. Now this is actually setting the trim. You probably know this from setting up and down on your pitch. But that doesn't need to be the way that it is. You can set it to do whatever. And then you can come in with this bad boy. Now this, like what is going on up here or down there? Still not enough power in here. But it should be enough to get us towards that. If we can... more power! I need more power! Bam! So yeah, that needs a little bit of design. But it generally works. It needs some more power in here, but we can do that. We've got plenty of room on the part count and the weight limit. 50 parts. Is it 50 parts or is it 50 tons? I can't remember. We had a limit. 50 parts and 10 tons. That's what it was, if I remember correctly. And this Pretty powerful, apart from this robot inside. Not the best. Needs to get buffed up. Just hit the notification bell. Thanks very much, Zach. What a great thing. Is it a helicar that can't fly? There's that as well. I mean, we could make a helicar, but we'll make a helicar afterwards. That's a great idea, though. That is actually a really fun idea. I might have to work on that one. All right, cool. Let's get this settled in. If you really want to be up on your game and know what's going on my channel, not only is ringing that bell and getting the notification on a great idea, but we also have Discord, where you can talk to me almost every day. I do frequent quite often. Find out what's going on with the channel, what headaches I'm experiencing, things like that. But mainly, you can come and chat with us. We're all friendly people in there, mostly. We deal with the non-friendlies very quickly. Alright, so we need to now set up a hinge on the back here somewhere. And I think to do that, I'm going to start with a small girder segment. It took me a second to think about that. Do I want it here? Not really. I want to turn it on its side. And we're going to try and fit... I didn't snap it. If we could have snapped it, that would have been great. Let's do that again with a bit of snap. Bring that round there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can we zoom out there? Now, we're going to try and make the width of the hinge the same width of this. I think we should be able to do that. We'll use... Are these on the side? Yes. I've got the plan is forming in my brain as I'm talking. Unfortunately, that means that my talking processes start wearing down. I'm like an old machine that doesn't have enough RAM. I can do one or the other. Nah, it's Tuesday nights. Always a little bit less flowy on a Tuesday night. That's why I like my Saturday streams. Wake up, start chatting. Everything flows. Could you build a reactor-powered moon tank? A reactor-powered moon tank. I mean, if I was sure what you were on about, probably. I'm not entirely certain what you're on about. Right, I want to put... Now, how are we going to make sure we're in the middle here? This is a question. But we need to build the two hinge pieces, right? And then we'll figure out how things decouple and stuff afterwards. So, science is a good one. We'll get a few of these. I don't know if I strictly need as many as I'm going to put in place, but I'm going to. Can we go radial? No. It's not going to let me because of this. Alright. You also need to turn down to single, but as a radial. Right. That's good. Then we can line you up with the front line to make sure that we're not like causing a bunch of instabilities. And then using the power of this, now can we go Now can we go radial and I mean that's close. Can we go around the part? There's a vessel parent part. That's a shame because I really wanted to get this facing sideways. What can we do instead? Turn this sideways, I suppose. Oh, the thinking is real all of a sudden. That way. Let's get you. That's not what I want, is it? That is not what I want. There should be ways of doing this. So, all my build ideas, apart from when I'm putting faces on the front of stuff, because I do that a lot, and I like doing that, but almost all my build ideas are off of seeing what other people have built. So, like, if you see me build something, do not feel that you cannot build part for part. Just rip it off, man. Just rip it off. I'm good with that. I've got no problems. Okay, so how about if we try taking this off here? I'm going to put this down flat, then build a hinge, and then set it back up. I don't know whether that will work or not. We are trying to circumvent the rules of the game here. Okay, so not like that, but how about That's not very nice, you know? I thought I had a plan, and it's taken it away from me. Thought I had a plan, and it's taken away. You've sent me a craft to test. Okay, let's try that, because that'll give me a moment to think about how to rearrange stuff, and not just leave massive blank bits of stream just sat there waiting for someone to fill them up. Okay, that's pretty cool. File down, but now I need to try and find my Kerbal folder, which is by far easiest done through CCAN. If you guys aren't aware, CCAN, as far as I'm aware, the only mod loader out there. But it works pretty well. Don't check the thing. If my internet drops down, it's because CCAN's checking the mods. So, ooh, let me have a look. Okay, cool. I did actually disable that. Open KSP directory. Bam. Nice. Saves. Building. Ships. Reading out things that you can't see. Push.craft. Okay, let's see what horrors another 3 has been working on. Hopefully this should just... Don't save that rubbish. That's nothing worth looking at. In here... Bam. Push. Load. Oh, wow. Dude. I'm not going to point it out. I'm just going to remove them. But, like, dude. Just dude. That would be an instant disqualification, man. Alright, move. Let's try and put this over that way. Tell you what, that is the last time I download stuff from you like that. It's like, yeah, it's my mod, it'll be alright. So, where am I supposed to control this from? Wheels. Oh, it's back to front, that's why. Lol. Let's turn it. No, it's not, because when I push forwards, we go this way. Okay, let's try and toast the bug. Z. Go. Oh, I missed it. Oh. Unbalanced forces. So there's a bit of an upwards lift to it. I know. Oh, I can't turn it. Oh, because it just blew up its thing. Well, let's wait and see if it blows itself up. Where's the bug? Where's the bug? Can you drive? You can't drive. Ah, I really want you to be able to drive. Because both front wheels are broken. Why is you drive into the thing? Well balanced. Revert to launch. Let's try this again. We'll put you right in the way. Interesting to know how you intend to drive it. That's... I mean, personally, I'd put a probe core like in here somewhere. Yeah, something like that. A vehicle catapult. I have built catapults in the past. And now I know new ways of doing stuff as well. Oh, it would be even better. I could build like an actual hinge nowadays. Or rather I can't, it turns out. Because I literally just tried it. Okay, here we go. Can we do this? Full power. Fire. Yeah, somewhat effective. Until you try to move yourself, it's somewhat effective. All right. Let's revert this spaceplane hangar. A vehicle catapult. I mean, as soon as I get that hinge sorted, as soon as I figure out how to make that hinge, there's got to be a way of doing it. There's just got to be a way of doing it. That's a good sentence. There's got to be a way of doing it on these parts here. How can I just make a little enclosure? Structural tubes? I mean, they sound like little enclosures. I've got a feeling they are of the making history expansion, and not everybody has that, so I try not to use things that not everybody has. Couplings, I mean, those are all good, but they're still not quite what I'm after. Do it in little blips. Oh, what, the building. I said building. I meant thrust. Okay, right. Let's get this going. Let's try one of these over this way. Maybe we can do it like this. Put that like that, and then we take... Am I going to build them all individually? I am. I'm going to build them all individually. This is going to be a little bit painful for you and for me. But it should be good. Can we please get this... One like that. How wide does it have to be? I cannot remember, and that's going to be awkward for me. Okay, sorry about that. Sudden cough attack. No idea where this is coming from. I can only assume that the English countryside is trying to attack me. Well, it's sad that I moved away. It's like, go and live in a town, will you?
If it helps, Natalie and Phil had snow today.
They have snow?
Yeah, like enough snow to build snowmen.
They're like super far south.
No, that's right in the centre.
Yeah, but that's, compared to where we are,
yeah.
That's super far south. Well, congrats to them. Why don't we get to have snow here?
I don't want snow yet.
Do you not want snow yet?
No.
Oh, but that would be great. Imagine how much noise all the kids would make.
I only want snow if we're going to get some snow days.
Well, we're in the middle of town. At no point does snow make it impassable.
Oh, I can't walk up that hill in the snow. I broke my ankle.
Yeah, you did once upon a time. Twitchi is a hermit. Really? Do you think? Yeah, I spend at least 12 hours a day sat in front of my PC. It would be more, but sometimes I have to go out for like food, electricity. You're getting highs, by the way.
Hi.
You know, all this overrated stuff that people make you go outside for. Personally, I don't agree with it, but society has spoken, I suppose. I don't think this is gonna sit as well as the other ones did. But it might sit. It might sit. Now, how do I... Let's make a copy of this. No, let's make a copy of this. Because I'm scared of messing it up. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we got it. I'm going to put you over there. Just be the original copy. Just be the original... I'm tempted to sub-assembly this. Have you Swedes not got any snow yet? I'm shocked. I'm shocked. That said, we were in Denmark a little while ago. Literally February. We thought it was going to be cold. We turned up. It was cold drizzle. Now I know Denmark is the same as very southern Sweden, so I know it's not quite the same sort of analogy. But you know, we were thinking that would have been bad. The Canadians have got snow. I mean, to be fair, you guys do have the position for it.
Did it snow like the one night when we were in Copenhagen?
Oh yeah, no, I remember. Yeah, that was really pretty in the streetlights. Yeah. Don't get any snow till January. Wow. Well, yeah. Honestly, we normally get ours in February. it just shows up, being like, "Hey, you thought winter was done? Here's some more winter for you." I'm like, oh, cheers, thanks.
Yeah, we've been known to have it in April. Like, oh, spring is here. Let's snow.
Yeah, it gets bad sometimes.
The joy of British weather. April turns up and you can either have 30 degrees or snow.
Yeah. April is the gamble month. Take your bets on what you think it's going to be. That is not... Really got to put more restricted stuff on. Okay. Three months a year, November, December, and January. Okay, ours is a little bit late. Mountains are cheating. Yeah, mountains are cheating. Just straight up, I agree with that. Right, let's get this decoupler out of the way. It's only here to provide a problem. Now, what? Actually, the decoupler does give me a sizing guide, which means I'm going to have to like pull this out up here. Because then we can pop this in. We know where the center is now. Look at that. Beautiful. Those hinges do actually look like they're going to work. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm going to save this, and then we're going to just copy and paste these hinge designs as and when we need them. So now I want a bunch of these small ones. And we're going to have to try and build something that makes sense on the inside here. Like that. Yeah, okay. So then we go two of the nope. Two of these, and then a self-aware bit of metal, like so. Yeah, and then we have another two of these, and then everything should work out all right. Then we can put some hinges on, and everyone can have a cup of tea, feel beautiful in this lovely weather. Like that? No, not the whole thing. Just you. Just you. Okay, this is gonna get proper touchy to get this in the right place. We can do it though. We can do it. Let's turn you around that way. Man, I think my hinges might be like too small. There's too small, and then there's like too small. I think these ones are just too small. Up there? I mean, maybe if we turn that off, we can get the snap to be just right. Yeah, that's much better. That's actually much better. It's the coupler totally in the way, but we'll work around it. If you could just kind of come in here. Do you reckon we can get these closer together without just jamming these into the side? Because then we can start figuring out what the right size here is. Oh man, we are at the point of moving things around by pixels. Ugh. Whilst, yay, also, nay. Okay, is that right? That's not right. Need to move these bottom ones out. Close but not touching, that's the trick. Close but not touching. Think we've got this here. Excuse you. Alright, thought process would be going well there. And then you turn over into there. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Oh, no. I want to move you down. Okay. Think if we can just get a lever onto it, a panel. Where are my panels at? They're in the structural. We'll just get a 1v1 for now. I'm sure at some point we'll upgrade this. I'm not sure whether it's going to have the push, and at the same time I don't think we've got enough power here. I completely forgot about the power. I'm trying to prove a point to my friend. Do you know the definition of gimbal? Well, I know what a gimbal is when you've got control of a joint in, like, is it 3 or 6 axis? People say 6 axis, and I'm always like, but up and down is the same axis. So I don't know whether that's right or not. But that's mine. If Mount Everest is cheating, then why didn't he cheat anyone's girlfriend? That's Soviet tankist. What? That's all you needed. All right, great. That's literally the only time I've heard of. Oh no, and of course engine nozzles gimbal. How did I forget that? Engine nozzles do indeed gimbal as well. What do we do here? I suppose we're going to just bring this one down forwards like this. Okay, so before we go putting wheels on this, we're going to see how effective it is at just moving its own weight. I almost guarantee it's going to be bad. Power, power, power. Do not forget the power. Power is very important. If we go here, and just kind of... oh, of course, because none of this is set up right in a rotational wise. It's probably going to shake itself apart. I'll be very surprised if it doesn't shake itself apart, actually. Very, very surprised. Okay, how can I get these on here and still be symmetrical? One here, obviously. And then we put one on the other side here. Yeah, and then we just kind of sync them into each other. All right, beautiful, 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 beautiful. This should kind of work-ish. Maybe. Flipper 1, which is going to get overwritten. But that's fine. Save, launch. Hey, Daniel Jenkins, MDX, MC, MDX face. Wow, that's a lot of words, man. I'm sure that I was supposed to pronounce it some other way, but words. Alright, let's see how this works. Now, this bottom robot, just a robot. Ooh, I really wish we could weaponize that. I really wish. It just is itself blowing up, that's the problem. And now, whoop. Oh, guys. Oh, God. Oh, look at this. Oh, that is power. It broke itself, so powerful. Oh, look, it fixed itself. It's so... Oh, broke itself again. Bam, nailed it. Nailed it. I'm shocked. I am shocked. All right, let's stick some wheels on this. Let's see what we can do. Revert to space plane hangar. Is it gonna just shake itself apart all the time? That's the real question. Is it gonna just shake itself apart? Can we sub-assembly that? Is it going to let us? The number of times I've gone like sub-assembly, and then we call this octo hinge. Yeah, okay. Octagonal strut with thermometer hinge. All right, now. If I pull that out, will it? It does. They fixed it the way it works. Nice. They fixed the way it works. So it used to be really, really, really touchy about whether it would actually allow you to reconnect things that weren't docking ports, almost specifically docking ports. There were other attachment nodes that would let you, but like the radial stuff really wouldn't most of the time. That way up. Okay, looking good. How does it work? So these bits here, you see these SAS controls, and then we've got another robot core with a bit of power. They decouple, and then these round bits end up sitting inside the hitboxes of these thermometers on both sides. So I can then use this robot to flip that up and down, and then this robot, the key is it's two robots, to put that there. So let's... Do we want more powered wheels? No, we don't want powered wheels. The reason I don't want powered wheels is because they're too easily broken. So easily broken. That way. Could bring this... Like, does that look like it works? It does kind of look like it works, doesn't it? All right. Let's see if we can drive. No, power for the normal robot. That's the only problem, is I keep having to remember that we need like two systems for everything, and we haven't even begun like stabilization processes. Like this bottom robot is going to need a whole bunch of SAS that is looking in the direction of the SAS, whereas this one's going to have to be like player control. Man, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Witchcraft, yeah, it's totally witchcraft. I did a deal with Lucifer over the weekend. He was like, if you just put these things in the right order, black magic will happen. I'm a little sore still, but, you know. Why you ignore my language questions? I don't know, because I missed them. Because I missed them. Alright. Is this doable? Flopper 1, go. Flipper 1, not flopper 1. We need to make one that's just two hinges interacting with each other, just throwing itself around. I feel that may break itself before it breaks other robots. Okay. So, right now, these two are the one robot because of this decoupler. When I bust that decoupler, you see how this now hangs loose. We need to make that better. So I can come back to this. So 2 robots. Look, robot 1, drive your robot. And then robot 2 is this upper robot where Q and E flip this bit round. That's pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Now you can use these hinges for just about everything. Oh man, that is so good. That is so good. Good job trying to like steer it though. Good luck trying to steer it. All right, let's pause. The only other problem, if I try and move the vessel, totally gets left behind, and then we place it on top of it. It's like lol. But this other one should still be running, so we could push it away. I mean, this is literally a viable robot all on its own. I like that. I like that. Outland the gear angle on the back so it doesn't flip out of control, maybe. Do you think player 2 would know if you had an idiom for plesiosomes? She probably wants me to pronounce that properly. Since she's a teacher, she might know. Teaching assistant. But I don't know, and I spend a long time learning awkward words to make up for the fact that I'm dyslexic. Do you? No, I hadn't. Like, not at all. Not at all. I barely know what a palindrome is. I mean, okay. What do we need to do to make this more viable? This needs to drop down more. Yeah, there might very well be none. Yeah. I don't feel like this is right. I feel like we need a little bit of an up scoop. Do like up scoops. Let's try a little higher like that. Does that work? Might work. Might work. Alright, let's put some structural support on this. Now, if there's one thing I know is that if we lose our wheels, we're done for, right? If we lose our wheels, we're done for. So let's double that up. Bring a couple of these out like this. And try and find a good spot to just kind of like float those over the wheel. I don't like the fact that the decoupler hits into that. But I don't want to move it because the moment I move this, all the hinges move. I might do. So we'll go up that far, and then we bring this lot back down, like so. Down a little more, like that. All right, man. Have I made a battle tractor? Hang about. Look at this. Pull this forwards. Oh my god, what have I done? Zach has actually just literally. No, that's what I was saying. I barely know what a palindrome is, and that's like thing. But literally, as I was saying it, Zach also posted, it looks like a tractor. It does. It looks almost exactly like a tractor. A battle tractor. It's definitely what we did. And got a Battle Ferguson. Oh man, nice. I like that. Alright, let's take it over to the testing arena. Alright. Unfortunately, these helipads here, they were launch sites. But I tried to use them today. They don't work. I think it's because of the Making History expansion opens up a whole bunch of other launch sites, and I've got a feeling that their launch site selection process overrides the other one. Okay, man, I don't even know how we're going to line this up. Okay, like this. Whoop. Oh man, that was my decoupler. That was awesome. Okay, swap. Get ready. And go! Hey, it kind of did a thing. Self-righting mechanisms. And I'm still standing. Ish. There's my tractor robot. Let's go back. Alright, so a little underpowered for what it's needed for, but I suppose it's pretty good. Hey Honza, how you doing? Sometime. Can we do this? Ah, that really is a little disappointing. But that's a new... I'm sure people can figure out the driving mechanics. This is a new weapon for people to use. Oh man, can we break him? That's a question. No, like, don't think so. Let's move you forwards. The totally contrived way of doing this. Do I not have you? Ah, no, that is not the way. Well, as always, the flipper robot destroyed itself before it destroyed other things. Alright, see you later, Soviet tankist. Thanks for dropping in. Alright, what other type of robot weaponry is there? We have had the spinner of like Hypnodisc or whatever. We've had flipping robots. We have had a flamethrower from Another 3, which I thought was very good. I was thinking that maybe let's resume this flight, revert flight. Gonna totally buy that 8th thermometers would have the structural strength to handle the pressure involved in flipping a robot. I mean, totally. Why would that not work? I'm quite okay considering my high school experience. By the way, is anyone here German? I would like to get some help with grammar. Luna, if she's still around. I do have quite a few German people drop it. That's why I'm always so like, whenever people turn up with like swastika profile pics and stuff, it's like, you are going to get me banned in Germany. Do not do that. A crushing robot. A pick or an axe. We could try. Wait, we could do the pickaxe thing with this. Look, we'll get rid of that. Then we have a super long, something like this back here. Yeah, attach to that. Go on, that's cool. And then we want to have like a weight on the end, like an actual weight on the end. Where's the ore tank? No, too big. I should imagine so. Gerwoman. Yeah, of course. Sorry, my bad. Right, what do I need to do here? We need to have a hammer of some description. The service module? It's too big. What about the science thing? You know the ones I'm on about. This experimental storage unit. Look at that. Perfect. Actually perfect. Just what we're after. Turn that way. What do we call our hammer robot? Quick, someone get me a witty name. Got a witty name? Yeah, got no one's got a witty name. What, me on Discord? Yes, I very much am on Discord. If you wait around a few seconds, one of my mods will pop my Discord server up there. Thunderclapper, Hammer Otis. Kind of like Thunderclapper. If we could get 2 of them, that would be good. Slammer. Hammer Slammer. Gonna go with the other way round. I like that. Hammer Slammer. Save it. Launch it. Let's go see if we can hit stuff with it. Hammer time. I'm not sure if Luna's on Discord, actually. If she is, she's not made herself known in the group. Which is probably a wise choice, to be fair. Alright, let's go over this way. I mean, we are a bunch of weirdos who will never let it go. Alright, over here. Okay, place vehicle. Bam. Oh, that is heavy. Oh, that is heavy. Can we... okay, there we go. Oh man, there is like zero chance of me using that offensively. I can't even drive. Okay, cool. Here we go. Let's just try and hit some of these targets over here. Awesome. Yeah, if you come to Discord via the power of the stream, you get the Bacon Guild rank. Because, you know, I like to know who watches stream and who doesn't. Who found me through videos, who found me... Whoa! Through streams. Oh, I broke it. I broke it by pressing the wrong button at the wrong time. Look at that. Again, viable robot all unto itself. Man, look at this. Who's going to stop me? Who's going to stop me? I'm not immobile. Ah. Wait, what's my power situation? Yes! No, I'm totally not immobile. No, don't. Oh, this is cool. Alright, well, I've got my entry. Who's going to fight me? If I can hit something, then suddenly it'll be good. Daniel is off. Alright, thanks, buddy. Unless good night actually means hello from where you're from. Multi-cultural influences. Who knows? Who knows? Well, yeah. I'm a bit more easygoing on who does and doesn't get bacon gilding. So we can kind of work like this. We can't... Yes! All the way over. Ah, I busted myself. I was fairly sure there was a way to survive this. Oh, I am now just a wheel, though. Once again, I am not immobilized. I mean, kind of... Okay. Now I'm immobilized. Well, it's interesting. We seem to end up with backwards-facing robots a lot. Or, like, tipped robots a lot. You'll find my glitch craft. You'll lift off the floor. I'll just keep spinning. It'll be great. It will be great. Alright, Spawncraft. There's the flipper. Let's delete that. There's no need to have that. Yeah, what happens if I grab you, merge? Oh, it won't let me merge. I wanted to know. Robot hammer is not the one we've just worked on. Oh, this is my thing that I was going to see. Place vessel. So I had this chassis. This chassis here is pretty OP. Well, it was when I first designed it anyway, when it was just the sachet. Sachet. I can't speak today. That way. So that you could keep this pointed prograde. It's not going to have it, is it? You could keep this pointed prograde, and it would kind of keep it controlled for you whilst you steer around. This isn't working anywhere near as well. But as I was about to say, the weight of the added weight of the bit at the back. What? I have never had that destroy anything like that before. You know what? All the times I've been doing this Kerbot Wars, that I've been hoping that happens, and now during the testing process, it's like, yeah, there's that thing you've been after for like a year and a half. It's like, oh, cheers, thanks. Let's go just space plane hangar. All right, what else are we after? I'm going to work on a... What am I going to work on? I don't know what I'm going to work on. I'm going to use a Probodyne, whatever it is. So some people have been using these as hinges instead of the little place anywhere things here. I personally think these are much better hinges because they're small and they fit into places. But with these large Staputniks, if you did something like, for instance, get the decoupler, put it on there, get the structural tube, which I'm not sure if you guys know exists. No, that's not wrong. Structural tube, you're in here somewhere. The structural fuselage has existed for a very long time in the game. It's been there since very early. Trying to remember when, but it was very, very, very early. You can slip this in here like that, and then when they decouple, you can have this being a bearing as well. So if you think the things that I've been building have not been large enough, you can definitely scale up here. Hey Callum, how's it going, buddy? We've been doing we've been doing a very long-winded build process of a few of the different types of basic robot out there. Don't save. We started off with a spinnerbot, which I'm still not sure which one is better. I suppose we should face them off against each other, shouldn't we? There's spin test 1, which actually did some damage to stuff that it hit, and then spin test 2, which kind of didn't. We are well, I mean, building, testing. It's a very much an ongoing process. We do things one way and we do things the other. Discord is so Discord's like just little it's a chat room with the option of voice. On my place, it's we've got like 8 different rooms for voice for text chatting. And then there's 4 rooms for voice chatting that people only really ever go into for like get-togethers and stuff like that. Your plan is a ramp. Ramps are good. If you wind back just a little bit, Callum, you will see our work into ramp and flipper hinges, which is quite nice. Do we have the flipper robot here? No, we don't. All right, let's place this vessel. We're going to have conflict of the 2 spinny robots. I'm just going to have this one as a stationary one, and the other one's going to drive because I'm a little bit better at driving the other one. Did we put the... where is it? Spin test 2. Did we, now that I stop and think about it, put the power on that we needed for this? No, so I'm still going to be like crawling into it as slow as possible. Maybe the other one will actually do that then. We tried making, I remember now, we tried making weaponization out of the fact that if we watch this decoupler, boom, it fires off quite well. Unfortunately, even if you get a rock solid good hit, it's still not good enough. So this robot is now 2 robots. You can see that we've got this guy down the bottom, and then this up here is a separate one. All hinging on this bit here. So if I go to this separate robot and use my trim control, I'm going to show this again because it's the bit I'm most proud of. It actually works. And I get my roll all the way over here. It functions like a propeller, as you would imagine. And then over with this one, going to do the same. Again, watch that decoupler. Really wish that would actually be weaponizable. It's not. Just straight up is not. One of these robots here. Oh no, we got to go through a lot to get back here. So this guy then can spin up as well. I'm just going to drive this one into that, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. And take the brakes off. Oh my god, you have no idea how often I'm just like, take the brakes off and everything will work out better for it. Okay, not that one then. Fine. Is it you? Can we get you rolling? We can. We got very little amounts of power there though. Okay, slow speed crash of high spinning things. What could go wrong? Oh, hey, that was much more like control. I was expecting explosions there. I don't know how that bearing works. I've got a lot to learn. I literally spent today learning. But thankfully, it generally tends to work through a fairly logical process. You have to like build an enclosure around a round thing and then have another robot that controls that round thing. Okay, here goes. Second conflict. Oh, and it broke me. Oh, it totally broke me. Wow. What is this? Are you controllable? Kind of. Well, there we go. I mean, I'd class that as a win. Let's drive at this guy again. So this might be the correct stream for this particular idea, but I've had it all the way back to OG Collaborative Warcraft Day. Lay it on me. I will take ideas and run with them if I can. What's even blowing up now? I need another thing. So all my designs are pretty up high. We need something that can attack down low, because we want the wheels, right? The wheels are the things we need to destroy. A successful aeronautic attack. I mean, I'm not really going for aeronautics, but cool. Let's go and try and crash into this thing that's left over there. That's my original attacking unit. Still got this slight twist to my drive. Can only assume it's a carry on over from the others. So what have we got here? We've got 2 RTGs, and that's not enough. We need to get more RTGs on board for this to work properly. Okay, we can definitely do that. I'm still not sure which one's the better robot. Interceptor craft shaped like a box kite that rests on its jet engines. Oh, man, I might just put these around the attack, the arena. Oh, no, ow, no, that's it. We're done for. we have been decommissioned. Right, now the funniest thing to do with these, you see how the yaw and pitch are flat. If you just start messing around, you can definitely upend it. Oh no, my bearing is too strong this time. My bearing is too strong. So the thing to bear in mind is this top plate here is part of this bottom robot, and then these thermometers are also part of the bottom robot. But this circular thing, this RCS thruster, is part of the middle sandwiched robot. We got a robot sandwiched in between these 2 bits, and that's what's spinning. So a rocket, more or less, in the middle with wings on all sides. That sounds interesting. Try to do like the spike that will speed into target. Was in a projectile spike, something we fire out the front. Because we had people try to... you know what, we never managed to get PP Armory working properly. We just did what we could with what worked. It was part of what made it amazing. We'd end up getting through something and being like, why doesn't that work? So those wheels have a higher collision tolerance than most things. And what, the rugged wheels, these ones, yeah, look, where's the 100 meters per second impact there, 50 Gs. There are other things. I've spent a long time going through these, looking for the impacts and the Gs and stuff like that. Can you not, Luna? That is... Oh, are you just in announcements? You might just be... Hang about. Let me come over here. So, you might be in this room. If you come over here and look at main lobby, this is where people say, hey. Yeah, sorry, news announcements is for when I'm not around, mainly. Right, let's put that back over that way. Nice. Okay, so a spike. Some sort of spike. Now, we can either do that. Make a wedge, add SAS, a toggle button for it. Done and good. I don't know, Callum. So, the design to beat, for those of you that are not aware of how Zed ended up winning last time, is lots of wheels. Every time a set of wheels got destroyed, he had another set to pull out. So if you guys can either match or come up with a counter to that, that seems to be the current meta. I really want it to come down to something other than who's got the most wheels. So, one of the robot designs I want to do is have something like a bunch of these tiny spark engines pointed upwards. Yeah, with like as low profile as you can get it. So you can slip this underneath people's robots and fire them up. I mean, like, how cool would that be? You know what? I'm gonna try and make it. Let's use this flat structural panel. Bam, cool, nice. And then we can like build stuff off of the structural panel because you know we don't need to use that. How do I want to do this? Like this, and then we can use the. Oh, I got all excited for some reason. Then we pull that over this way, and look. I don't know if that'll go under someone's craft. That's the problem. I just do not know. We're going to make it work, though. We're going to try and make it work. Shoot out Sepratron rockets. I've tried making Sepratron rockets. The problem is that they've got the coupling equipment. As if, or let's have a look. So if you look at this, they've got the little legs here, and that kind of throws the balance all off. Plus, then whatever you're using to decouple. Maybe you could use like... Make a little, like, harpoon rocket, if you will. Use, like, 2 or 3 around a thing. Though, we've had unguided missiles before in Kerbot Wars. It didn't go down very well. As in, they ended up killing themselves. Let's try this. Nice. Okay, then we just want a little dude to control. Can I just have one? I really do just want one. Thanks. We're going to move you into the middle here. Yep. Totally sweet. It's going to work out exactly how I want. I think, probably. That look like it's middle of the road. Maybe if we set up like that. That's close enough to work for me. That is close enough to work for me. Then I want a whole bunch of these ones. And then we attach some wheels. And then what could go wrong with this plan? Hey? Well, we all know what could go wrong with this plan. It's a very unprotected vehicle. But hopefully we can make that a positive rather than a negative. I don't know about the actual... Maybe an RCS skid might be an idea. You know what? It might be. Yeah, I was a little disappointed when I first realised that infernal robotics wasn't going to work. But now that I've been doing this stream, and other people seem to have also been coming up with decent ideas, I'm like, maybe it's actually going to work out all right. We're going to come up with some crazy things that like actual normal players can relate to because we won't be using the robotic parts. I'm not sure how to do a railgun. I have been thinking about it. We need something that can fire a projectile, right? But the question is, what projectile do you fire? We need some... Can I press the right button, please? Just any of those right buttons. What can we fire? Is that actually going to work like that? I don't know. Sepratron-powered hammer. That does sound like an idea. In fact, that sounds very much like it. You could even then set up a like a passive hinge. So that last flipper robot, that had very much an active hinge, right? Just I had to power it. But if you've got it rocket powered, you don't have to swap back and forth. You just disconnect it and boom, it's done. All right, cool. Yeah, that's good. I might put together a whole bunch of. In fact, everything that I make today, I'm going to share on the workshop as prototype designs so people can have a look at what we've been doing and see if they can work on this. Underburner. I don't know if this will even work. Let's just see, shall we? A classic D&D way of building a railgun is a long line of peasants that hand each other a 10-foot pole. Yeah, they're using your free action, right? Oh, does that kind of work? I think not. Well, maybe because we're out of power. Why do I always forget the electricity? But it shunted along to begin with, didn't it? Shunted along. Let's try this. Power. Yeah, it's down to the DM at that point to be like, no, guys. I know the rules say that, but no. I've had to say that so many times. Yeah, I'm the forever DM in my social group because no one else has the wherewithal to make up a story, it turns out. Crazy, I know. So these front wheels need to be angled down a little bit more. Though this does kind of work. Alright, can we fire the engines? No, because they're not connected. That's alright. That's fine. Why do I not have a disable, an enable? No, I don't. Okay. We need fuel lines. Fuel lines are kept in the fuel boxes. Of course. Where else would you keep them? We're going to have 2 for the sake of symmetry. Yeah. That doesn't at all look horrific. What have I done? Let's do that. Okay, nice, launch. So, who else out here would be interested in actually joining in to a Kerbot Wars battle? Callum obviously is joining in. Another 3 would like to, but we've got some new people. Hello, new people. Or at least new people to the chat. I know people have been around for a while, like Zach and such forth, since Collaborative Warfare. But, have you had your Kerbot Wars invite? Because I'd like you to come and join in. We'll be I'm not sure whether we'll be recording actually on a live stream, but we'll be all getting together using the horrors that is either DMP or LMP. We're not sure which one yet, so that you get to drive your own machine around. And whatever happens on my screen is the interpretation that we go with, because I will be a third-party viewer. Because I know sometimes what happens on DMP on your machine isn't what happens on everyone else's machine. So I, as a third-party viewer, will be the thing. Yeah, Zach's been around since Collaborative Warfare. Nice.
That's time.
That is time, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if anybody is still around from before. Like, Luna was super early, but I'm not sure if she's, like, super early.
She's not GTA days.
Oh, my San Andreas days. Yeah, that was hype. Why not just stick it on the front? It will just end up heating it either way. Sticking what on the front? Oh, what? The thing. To stop backwards thrust. To stop backwards thrust. And this is not so much for heating, but for flipping. For turning their craft over. Maybe for getting their wheels. Maybe. You off to work? Alright, Callum, have a good time, buddy. I don't even know what it is you do, but good job, good work frying people's food or serving them drinks, or what do other people do as normal jobs? I've only ever worked in restaurants.
How do you know he's not a paramedic? Or
because they generally make a lot more noise about that. Yeah, I'm such a good person. No, they're not like that at all.
wow, you got so jaded.
I am so jaded. Alright, okay, here we go. Let's try and get this under, if we can. Alright, am I losing power? That's the main thing. How much power do I need? That's 4 of them. That's 4 of them. Alright, but it is kind of usable. Let's try and get under the bug. Alright, we're going to have to try and do this, like, slowly to start with. BAM! Oh, it does kind of work. It does kind of work. Okay, that's wicked. How about... After this is done, does it upload to YouTube? Yes, it does. It will be up maybe half an hour afterwards. It all depends how long YouTube spends trying to process it. And as Kerbal is particularly graphically undemanding, I suppose, it should be up fairly quick. To be a paramedic to be able to steal morphine and other medicines. Man, dude, what a choice. What a choice. Plus, morphine's not where you want to go with that. No.
It really helped when I broke my
If I keep under it... Okay, so that's kind of the trick with this one, is to keep... once I've started going backwards, that's it, though. And also, a remarkable amount of fuel. It's lasted for some time. I might put 2 engines on for double the burn. Could you get a small shout out? You can get a big shout out, Zaxi. A big shout out. Shout out to yourself, sir. How are you doing? Anyone else here play MTG Arena? I have no idea what MTG Arena is. Mount the Gate Arena, I'm guessing. Mount the Goat Arena. Man, you are a deviant. Leave those goats alone. Can we go this way? Come on. Alright, so there are definite still flaws in this this robot's design, but I think in principle it's kind of alright. Or not. Alright, how do we... Oh, Magic the Gathering, okay. Yeah, no, you know what? Magic the Gathering is much like Warhammer and stuff like that. It's been stuff that I've always been aware of, but it's just kind of been at the peripherals. I mean, I played a bit of Blood Bowl, but... diverging from conversation. Okay, let's try it like this. Let's... Oh, he's the root part. Wait, we need to reroute from you to you. Okay, thanks. Can we take that off? Let's try and put... Oh, it has to snap to that. We can do better. We can do better. Hang on. There are somewhere. Those were what I was after. These Twitch engines. I love them. I love them. Hey, as long as we aren't bothering him while he's about to romance that goat, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, you know, as long as the goat consents, that's the main thing. If you can get a yes out of the goat. Is that a thing? Can you get a yes out of a goat? Check your DMs? Nah. Alright, I'll check my DMs in a sec. Check my DMs in a second. I just want to see whether this drives now that we've got this sticking out the bottom. I don't know whether that's, say, an actual... hitbox or not. Is it an actual hitbox or not? Need something else that's nice and flat. A prototype gunner. Well. I closed my Discord down. Where did I put it? Oh well, I have to get back to it in a sec. Alright, do you still drive? Oh, it does. It does actually kind of still drive. I don't know. It looks like they're pushing there. It's not low enough profile. Alright, revert to spaceplane hangar. Try and get more stuff. Also, where's my Discord gone? Let's open you back up. Good work on those pictures. Good work on the pictures. Okay, right. There's supposed to be a file in here somewhere. Pew! What a great name. What a great name. Pew.craft. Save that, please. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what another 3 has been making. Definitely need a lower profile engine, though. Not sure what the flattest engine is we can get. Pew! Interesting. Interesting. I feel like you didn't actually need to do 3. Sorry, just original impressions, just quickly. I feel like you could have just had 1 in the middle and then dropped these from the top into the stream. Yeah. Alright, let's try it. Let's launch it. Let's see if we can get some stuff. Get some hits. Get some damage. More importantly, get some damage, because so far, every time we've launched something at something, the thing that we're launching has been the thing that's exploded, not the thing we've been launching at. Like a chain gun, or a gun with a magazine, something like that. Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, are cannons, just cannons, viable robots? But of course, you need to be able to move them, right? The whole mobility thing is how we make sure robots are still up and running. Can I fire these individually? Sure we can if we do it right. No, come on, like that. I'm fairly sure I can break these up. No. Come on. Alright, maybe not. So, let's do it this way. I want to... Can I not have you as a target? Right, nice. You can't slow down. The mass. The mass. Backwards? Can we backwards now? Yeah, there we go. We backwards in. Okay, the reason that I wanted to do that was just so that... Well, I didn't want to, like... I didn't want to hit him. I wanted to back up like this. Depends whether it's got BD army parts on it, because these are all stock. It's all stock. That's I don't have BD armory installed at the moment. Okay, let's engine. I think engine's probably a good idea. Full power. Whoa, you weren't kidding about very prototype. Very prototype. I didn't even get a chance to turn that off. Then yeah. The engines are meant to... Yeah, I got that. I got that. You know what? Revert flight space plane. Hang on. Let's try something. Let's try something. I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna keep that. I like that. We're gonna put this over here, and then we're gonna get something longish, like this. Yeah, that's good. Point that down this way. Yeah. Yeah, I like where this is going. Pop that there. Then we want a couple of cubic octagonals. I don't know how many, but we'll figure it out. I reckon 3 is probably going to do. Like that. Let's put it the other way. Like so. I think we're going to have a falling forwards issue. I'm just going to quickly do something to correct that myself. I think that should do it. You know what? I'm just going to actually pull these forwards. Just like that. That'll work. That'll work. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. Save, launch. Front ahead. Well, yeah, we did that. That wasn't the plan. No, that was not the plan. You need to keep 2 engines. You need to keep the 2 engines and all that group. I've obviously messed that up. Let's just do it like this. Those come down here. Front first. That one. And that one. Okay, cool. Kind of feel like I wanted to tilt that a bit. Brake. Let's go for a half throw. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna cheat to test this. Bam. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you know what I was saying about that upward tilt. Let's try that. Revert flight space plane. Add a counterweight on the back with the same design. I think that was alright. I think this is alright. All of that. It's gonna like that. I got a feeling that's gonna work a bit better. Got a feeling that's gonna work a bit better. Flame molded. Oh, I bet we could do a Flamo disc. I have too much down inertia. Yeah, okay, we'll try and correct that. We'll try and correct that. It's definitely an oversight. Oh, one of them went. Can we drive? Oh, we can drive. Yeah, that's actually pretty stable. Pretty stable. Shame it's not going to have any power, but yeah. Much more stable when it's got the thing. Hey, Sam, I am. I haven't talked to you since that FTD stream. You're right. FTL, surely. Yeah, but yeah, it's been time, man. Been time. How you been? How have you been? Been pretty good. Got a bit of a cold at the moment, it turns out. Didn't realise until I started this stream, but about halfway through this stream, I felt my nose kind of pinched like this, and now I'm having trouble talking. Add some parachutes to the ammo. Ooh. Dude's got a plan. Dude's got a plan. Let's try that. Let's try that. I also want to set this up right. Add some parachutes to the ammo. How are we going to do this? Let's, just like that? Yeah, just like that. Why would that not be the right way? What's wrong with you guys? And then you go back here. I think this is going to work out well. I see no way of it going wrong. Wait. It's already gone wrong. That one goes there, and then that one goes there. Alright, cool. Now we've got a pew-pew. Let's see how this works. Oh, my bad. From the oh, yeah. Man, that's been even longer time. Yeah, jeez. Wow, blast. Yeah. Man, such a shame that I can't do from the depths for from the depths as a stream because of all the water physics. Wow, it just like I'm sure you can see now, all this smoke is destroying my stream quality, like that. But that worked really well, really well. Revert to launch, and let's take this. Let's take this to try and shoot stuff. I think shooting stuff might be a good idea. I've also noticed we're about to overrun. Let's move this first. All right, for the finishing trick, we will try and get this guy to shoot one of these two. Poor volunteers for the majority of this stream, just taking pounding after pounding. It's because I've got such bad internet. It's not so much my computer. My side, everything looks glorious. But unfortunately, I'm not the one watching these. Does that look right? Oh, it actually works. It like legit works. We're gonna have to reposition. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, it blew the wheels up. Oh, it blew the wheels up. No fight. No. Oh, no. So there is fibre in the offices out the back, the houses across the road, the pub down the road. I could throw a stone at any fibre optic broadband line around me, but for some reason they won't put it into my building. But with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure. I will see you Saturday, where if I can get LMP sorted, we might be having a bit of a showdown. But I actually want to put out some sayings and stuff to people, so maybe not. I don't know. But I will see you then when we're going to do more stuff working towards the Kerbot Wars. Bye.